What's going on, guys? Today I want to talk about something that I did and I made a mistake, and thankfully it didn't cost me the lives of any fish, just some plants. And what was happening was, in my 20 gallons ever since I left for vacation, I was having some pretty serious algae issues. And specifically in my one tank here, this 20 gallon behind me, I was having a lot of green hair algae, and pretty severely. And I was trying to keep the lights off and do lots of water changes and try and get rid of it that way. And it got to a point where I wasn't able to keep up with a busy schedule with the changes that I needed to make. And I got a little desperate, and I shouldn't have, because patience is a virtue in fish keeping. And I went ahead and used this product right here. Now, I'm not bashing this product. This product works great for what it's intended for, and that is not what they advertise it as. And that would be this Flourish XL. This product works great as an algicide, because that's what it is. It is not a liquid CO2 source, or it is a carbon source, but it is not a liquid CO2 source. And basically the way this works is it kills all the algae in your tank and provides more CO2 for the plants, because the algae is not using it. So a little bit of a misleading sales pitch there, but what it is really good at is killing algae. It is an algicide. The problem with algicides is that if you have plants that are very simple cell structure plants, it will kill them also. And it does not take a lot. I only put a little bit in this tank here behind me, and I'm going to show you here in a second what it looks like. But I'm pretty upset, because it was looking really good. It was a good looking tank, and I killed over 50% of the plants with it, which I'm not super worried about, because I'm growing more of those plants here in the fish room, so I can easily replace them. But it is just unfortunate. So let me turn the camera around here and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is my 20 gallon white cloud tank. The first thing that you're probably seeing is my jungle val, and it is melting bad. This jungle val was growing all the way up to the top of the tank, and across the top it looked really cool. It was shading everything, and it looked very, very good. Unfortunately, the little bit of Flourish XL that I put in there is killing it, and I've done big water changes to get that XL out to try and stop the process, but it is too late. As you can see down here, it's just melting away, and then there's root tabs under every single one of these plants, and it is just not helping. So I'm hoping that eventually these plants take back off. They die off with whatever got damaged and destroyed, and regrows as new plants, hopefully. The Amazon sword right here is doing perfectly fine. We're getting new growth on it, and that doesn't seem to be affected at all. The Aquarists, this was growing very good, very bushy. It was growing about 1, 2, 3 inches a day, depending on what day of the week that I dosed my fertilizer. But it was growing very well. And you can see here that the very tip of the plant is green on most of these. You see the algae up there that I was struggling to get rid of. But all the rest of the plant, all of the leaves have gone transparent, because that algicide killed every single one of those leaves. So I'm waiting to see if these plants take back off. If they do, I'll let them grow up to the top, trim off the good leaves, replant it, and pull out all the dead plant. But unfortunately, I did kill those plants. So not a huge loss, considering my 55 gallon tank over there is absolutely loaded with those, and my 125 is loaded with jungle val. So not a huge loss to me, but it is unfortunate, because this tank looked really, really good. So this is just a little oops, I messed up. I made a mistake, and also a warning to anybody that's looking to use Flourish XL as a liquid CO2 source. Be very careful. It is not a CO2 source. CO2 is a byproduct of what it actually does, which is kill algae. So Till the next video, you know, keep running those fish tanks, keep everything clean, do your maintenance. See you in the next video.